There are a lot of new and exciting things coming to the Raleigh area in 2023. On today's video, we're going to tell you all about them and give you the inside scoop. Hello everyone, this is Chris Morton, real estate broker with the Morton Bradbury Real Estate Group. So as we said, exciting restaurants, big mixed-use developments, rooftop bars, and all kinds of really cool stuff are coming in 2023, such as Raleigh Iron Works. This is a development I can't wait to come online. It's very steampunk, industrial. They've rehabbed a warehouse district. It's going to be retail, shopping, restaurants, apartment complex. Every new development in the Raleigh area has an apartment complex. So that goes without saying that there's going to be one here at Iron Works. And potentially there's going to be a hotel here at Raleigh Iron Works. It's located at the crossroads of Five Points and the Oakwood and Mordecai neighborhoods. Super close, right off Atlantic Avenue. Great complex. Can't wait for it to come online. There's going to be some high profile tenants coming in, including Ponysaurus Brewing, Rodetto, which is a Scott Crawford restaurant we're going to tell you a little bit more about in a few minutes, and an entertainment concept, whatever that means, called Jaguar Bolera. It's expected to blend elevated dining with craft cocktails and karaoke with bowling, darts, and a couple of other really cool games. Can't wait to see how they're going to pull this off and what this is all about. We will definitely report on it once it opens up. So this complex is opening sometime in 2023. They're actively constructing and getting things going right this very minute. And there's also expected to be a second phase called the Salvage Yard. This is expected to open late 2023, early 2024, with tenants that include Triangle Rock Club, which is a rock climbing, yoga, exercise studio, really getting popular in the area, along with a tap room concept from Bond Brothers Brewing Company. Next up, we have the Roseville Main Street development / Cobblestone Village. Work has been going on in this area since January of 2023. It is a tremendous mixed-use development that's going to completely reshape Roseville, North Carolina. We've talked about it when we've talked about Roseville in those videos in the past. There's going to be retail, dining, entertainment, housing, and improved streetscapes. It's going to realign the Burlington Mills intersection along with Main Street and make improvements in, again, the landscaping, the streetscape, etc. for this area. Over the next couple of years, roughly $22 million are going to be poured into this project. Again, it's going to completely transform Roseville, and we are definitely excited about redoing our best downtown suburbs around the Raleigh area video very soon, because we know this area is going to completely shoot Roseville up that list. Next up is the $3 billion, and yes, I said billion with a B, development project in Apex, North Carolina. This runs along US 1 and 540 and Highway 55. It's 1,100 acres in total, so it's a gigantic mixed-use project by a New York developer called RXR. There'll be 1,000 multifamily units, 1,100 single-family homes and townhomes in this complex. In addition, there'll be a life science research facility here, and they've promised a new elementary school as well. And finally, there's going to be a Wake Tech campus on this facility's land as well. Homes should be available to move in early 2025. Next up is the North Hills $350 million expansion project. This project includes one North Hills tower, which is 10 stories tall with skyline views of North Hills Main Street district. There'll also be residential units here, a 5-story creative office space development, outdoor gathering spaces, a public plaza, and ground level retail. And speaking of retail, RH, formerly known as Restoration Hardware, is going to be opening one of their mega 3-story with the rooftop restaurant stores in this area, expected to open in March of 2024. So openings of this expansion are going to be going on through 2023 and again into 2024. Next up, we have Downtown North at Knightdale Station. This is a mixed-use development project coming to Knightdale, North Carolina. There will be retail spaces, condos, townhomes, single-family homes, greenway access, a pool, and a clubhouse and an amphitheater in this project. It was approved in January of 2023, and they are getting started on this project very, very soon. Just like with the Roseville downtown development, this project in Knightdale is going to completely change the look and feel of what you see in Knightdale. Next up, we have the Union West project. This will be the Raleigh Union bus station area in the warehouse district. It's a collaboration between Hoffman and Associates and Go Triangle. There'll be a 32-story tower here on the grounds of this project. It will be one of the city's largest development projects and is slated to open in early 2025. It will include the bus station, 560 apartments, a hotel, and retail space, all within the walkable warehouse district neighborhood. Next up, we have the redevelopment of the University Place Mall in Chapel Hill. This is a complete redevelopment of University Mall, which is one of the oldest indoor malls in the area. It's going to be converting the mall into an open-air town center and will add over 350,000 square feet of restaurant and retail space and 60,000 square feet of office space. Plus, over 250 apartments will be part of this project. Construction is set to kick off very early in 2023. Next up, let's talk about a couple of the rooftop bars that are coming to the area very, very soon. The Ava Rooftop Bar is coming to Cary in the new Fenton project. It's a Mediterranean-inspired rooftop bar. It's located above the recently opened Sports and Social and the PBR Cowboy Bar. It's set to open early April of 2023. And the next rooftop bar we need to tell you about is La Terraza. It's scheduled to open on the rooftop of the Dillon in downtown Raleigh sometime in the spring of 2023. This project has been highly anticipated. Everyone that ever goes to the Dillon can't believe there's not a rooftop bar on this project. Finally, it's coming to fruition. It's going to have indoor and outdoor space. It's going to have some of the very best views of downtown Raleigh and the rest of Raleigh out into the distance. It will have 2 bars as well as space for special events like weddings. The food is expected to be a mix of both Mediterranean and Italian. Again, this project is highly anticipated and everyone's waiting with bated breath. I can't wait to report to you guys about how this place has turned out as soon as it opens. Next up, let's talk about some big new restaurant announcements of things that are coming to the Raleigh area in early 2023. Starting with the Corkleton. This is a very well-known and acclaimed cocktail bar and live fire kitchen that opened in Chapel Hill, North Carolina in 2008, and they are now putting another location in Raleigh at the Smoky Hollow Entertainment District, which is just off of P Street in downtown Raleigh. It's expected to open later on in 2023. Next up, let's talk about Midwood Smokehouse. This is a Charlotte-based barbecue restaurant famous for their beef brisket. It's also going to be opening in the Smoky Hollow Entertainment District, and this is scheduled as well to open sometime in 2023. Next up, let's talk about Taco Bamba. This is a Washington, D.C. based casual taqueria from chef Victor Albizu. It's going to be opening its very first North Carolina location off of Wade Avenue in downtown Raleigh, and it's expected to open sometime in the summer of 2023. The next restaurant we need to tell you about is Rodetto. This is the restaurant from the very famous local chef Scott Crawford that we told you about a little bit earlier. That's going to be coming to the Raleigh Iron Works district. It's expected to open later this year, and it is a fusion of Italian and Croatian dishes. Very highly anticipated. Scott Crawford is a legend around here. When this opens up, this place is going to be packed. Highly recommend if you're in the area, you give it a try. The next restaurant to tell you about is The Depot on First. This is a farm-to-table concept in Knightdale, North Carolina. The owners purchased a 90-year-old home in downtown Knightdale and have transformed it into a 2-story upscale dining establishment that's very highly anticipated for the area. The Depot on First is expected to open in the spring of 2023. And the Giorgios Group has recently opened 3 new concepts in Raleigh. They include End Bistro, which is a luxury French-inspired dining experience. There will be all of the classic French dishes you would expect in a French restaurant, along with a raw bar and seafood with, of course, wine and cocktails. This concept is open in Raleigh at the East End Market, just off of Whitaker Mill Road. Giorgios has also opened Las Ramblas in the North Hills shopping district. This is a Spanish tapas restaurant. I've heard really good things about this since this place has opened up. And again, it's just opened up in North Hills. As well, Giorgios Pizza Bar is also in the North Hills shopping district. And as the name implies, they sell pizzas at this place. Again, heard some really good stuff about it. Have been meaning to try it. Now that my diet's over, I will be getting to this place very soon. So if you're considering a move either into or out of the Raleigh area, my real estate team and I would love to be your agents of choice. You can email us at hello@mortonbradbury.com, give us a call on the number below, or click on the link in the description. We'll be happy to get things started for you. Check out this video. We think you're going to really like this one as well. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And with that being said, we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.